Good evening everyone, and welcome to ReinaMoes.diyinit.designs. And today I'm going to bring you special blinged out wedding decor for the upcoming wedding. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, keep on watching. This particular tutorial came to me while I was sleeping, which my daughter's just like, oh, you're trying to keep up with the young people, but not really, because I do know that people tweet and people do Instagram, and I have a Twitter and an Instagram. I just don't know what I'm doing with it. But anyway, I wanted to make a beautiful acrylic decoration for the table, the head table, that has his initials as well as my initial and a hashtag. So what I did was I went to several arts and crafts stores because I know I can find the letters, and even Walmart, I knew I could find the letters there. And so at Hobby Lobby, I believe it was Hobby Lobby, they actually had the acrylic ones, and I believe that they were on sale. So I picked up his initials as well as mine with the hashtag and an ampersand, which is this is an ampersand, and they happen to be acrylic. So I also went to Lowe's and I bought a sheet of acrylic that's kind of thick. Most of their acrylic is thin, but I bought this sheet of acrylic that's thick, and it was actually an 18 by 24 inch sheet of acrylic, and I had them cut it down. And I initially had them cut it down for another piece that I'll be doing for you guys. That's one of my Z Gallery inspired tutorials. You've already seen the things that I'm going to be using for that haul. The only thing that was left was the acrylic. So since I had enough of that left over, I went ahead and went back and had them go ahead and cut this last piece that I had them split that in half, and it just so happens that it actually fit these letters. So I am going to go ahead and show you how I'm going to go ahead and construct and glamify this idea that I've come up with. And if it turns out really nice, I will also be doing this for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. So obviously you need your piece of acrylic, you need the letters that you're going to use, scissors to cut any ribbon that you might use, and I believe I'm going to end up using this bling wrap. It just depends. And you're going to need some form of adhesive. Now the adhesive that I'm using I got off of Amazon, and I think I hauled this months ago. I believe I did. But anyway, this is a fast set that's specifically for acrylics, and it's called Side Grip Smarter Adhesive Solution Weld On 4 Fast Set Clear Water Thin Solvent Cement. So you got to be really careful with this, but it's specifically for acrylics, and I hope that you guys can see that and read that. If I can remember, as usual, I'll put the links down below. I'm very glad that a lot of you said you don't mind having the links down below, because it actually helps you out when you're looking to do one of the DIYs that I've done. You don't have to hunt, because you can click a link and there it is. When I purchased this, they also sent me this adhesive bottle to use, along with a needle, which it's a blunt tip needle, so that you can go ahead and seal the seams of the acrylic pieces that you're using. But just always remember, I'm only going to put a little bit of this solvent inside this bottle, but after you're done using the bottle, make sure you, I don't know if you can hear that, make sure you burp the bottle like you burp a baby, so that the needle, since it's so fine, doesn't get clogged, because once that's clogged, that's it. You're gonna have to try and find another needle. And like I said, I ordered this online. I have not seen this in any craft stores. You may be able to find this at a hobby store that does airplanes, that sells airplane kits, or like train kits. You might be able to find this there, but like I said, I was only able to find this online. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna use gloves, obviously, because it is an irritant. I have no idea what the fumes are going to be like because this will be my first time using it, but if you think you might need a mask or if you think you might need goggles, please go ahead and do that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of these little stickers off of my acrylic pieces, as well as the protective sheets off of this acrylic piece, and when I come back, I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've opened up the cement, and just to let you know, this top is on here very, very tight, so be careful when you're opening it. But once you have it open, it's sealed with a metal top that I actually had to open with a screwdriver and a hammer. And then I used a funnel that I just got from Amazon that came with some empty makeup containers that I ordered, and so I used this funnel in order to pour just a little bit of the adhesive into the bottle. Then after I opened it, I realized, you know what, I don't want to have this plate with the name just sitting flush on the table. I wanted it to be elevated a little bit, and so I went ahead and I got a couple of the acrylic diamonds that I hauled that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to use that as the feet of this particular project. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my ruler, which I'm always misplacing rulers for some reason. I'm gonna take my ruler and measure out 1 inch and place the diamond centered there. And then I'm going to do the same thing all the way around, and if I like where I have it situated, then I will go ahead and use the cement to affix the diamond there. At first I was thinking I wanted the diamond to stand up like this, but I think it would be better to use the flat surface. So that's what I'm going to do, and when I come back, I'll show you how it looks with the diamonds attached to the bottom. Taking it, placing it, and put a few drops. Now this seals pretty quickly, so you want to be mindful of that as you're working with this acrylic liquid. And it is very runny, it is liquid. So be very careful with it. And after I'm done with this last one, I'm just gonna go ahead and let it dry, and when I come back, I'll show you how it looks once it's dry. It looks like on the bottom, and this is what it looks like while it is sitting up. This is really, really cute, and this acrylic glue adhesive dries really fast. Please, please, please don't forget to burp that bottle, because I didn't burp it in between, and it's still burpable, and I can definitely get some liquid out of it, but it's a little bit more difficult now. So please don't forget to burp that bottle. Okay, so the next step is to lay out the letters in the manner in which you want to actually affix. This is just so pretty. In the manner in which you actually want to affix it onto your tray. And I've decided that I actually want mine staggered instead of in a straight line. So I'll have one behind, one in front, one behind, one in front. And I was debating on if I should use the letter R for ReinaMoe, or if I should use the letter N because my nickname is Nikki. and that's what all my family knows me by, but the majority of the people in the wedding, at the wedding, will be family and friends and co-workers. So I decided to go ahead and go with the R. And I also was debating if I should do, because you know, traditionally when you do your invitations, it's usually the female on top and male on bottom. So it would be ReinaMoe and Paul, instead of, you know, Paul and Reina. Some people do decide to go ahead and put the male first, but normally it's the female that's first. And I was thinking, okay, so we'll do the R and the P with the ampersand, but I started feeling like R and P, that's too close to RIP, so we can't do that. So it will be P and R hashtag, just like that. So since this is how I actually want to place everything, I'm going to go ahead and, in the same manner that you saw me affix the diamonds, you're gonna affix the letters in the same manner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off of camera with the adhesive, and when I come back, I'll show you how it looks. And so here's what it looks like when everything has been affixed. Now I see where the weight of the acrylic letters, because they are very thick, kind of makes it bow a little bit in the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another crystal diamond into the center, maybe even two that are side by side in a row, but I'll do that a little bit later. The next thing that I think I want to do is go ahead and embellish with some rhinestone ribbon. Bling wrap would be nice around this as well, but I think I just want to have a nice ribbon of this beautiful, beautiful rhinestone to just really bling out this design. So what I'm going to do is measure out the rhinestone ribbon and add it along the perimeter of the acrylic, and when I come back, I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so here is the final look, and I hope that you can see this pretty well. I'm gonna pick it up and tilt it. As you can see, I've already added the extra diamonds on the bottom to give extra support, and I'm really hoping that you guys can see the fire of that ribbon and just how beautiful it makes this particular acrylic project even more gorgeous. And just to let you know, if a person wanted to, they could outline the number sign and, well, hashtag, as well as the alphabets that you have here and all of the symbols in like a single shred of rhinestone if they wanted to, and that would be really pretty. You could have flowers tucked into the different spaces here, and that would be absolutely gorgeous as well. But this particular project looks so beautiful to me. I'm gonna turn it around because this is how it actually will sit on the table in front of us on the sweetheart table, and I think that it turned out absolutely gorgeous. I am very happy with this particular project. So if this project is one that you enjoyed and you like, please give us a thumbs up. Share this particular video with anybody that you know that'll be having a wedding, because they may want to create something like this that is really economical and also gorgeous on a budget. And on that note, please have a wonderful evening. Bye.